My name is Paula Williams with ABCI. I am a marketing consultant for the aviation industry, and we put this program together because search engine optimization is one of our most frequently requested services. People always want to improve their results on Google, and they want to get more traffic to their website. So this program is all about that. We're making two assumptions. One, that you have access to the code of the website that you're wanting to change. We're going to make some real simple changes and we'll walk you through it, but we need to make sure that you're familiar with that and you have access. Number two is that you need to be familiar with the business reasons for your website and the priorities, products, and services that you offer, because we'll be making some decisions based on those kinds of things. So if those two things are true, you're going to be thrilled with the results of this program. Our agenda, you're watching the overview. Once you've done that, we're going to get right into step one, which is measuring your baseline, finding out where your website stacks up to your competition. So it's some nice nosy information right there. Number two is choosing your keywords, making sure that you are optimizing for the words that people will actually use to find the product or service you offer. Step three, making changes to your website. A lot of consultants and a lot of textbooks start with step three. We think that's a huge mistake because you'll end up redoing a lot of information if you don't do the homework first. So please start with step one. Step three will actually be making the changes to your website. Step four will be measuring your results. Step five will be correlating your results with your business objectives and troubleshooting some problems that sometimes occur or some things that can happen that will get you results that are not as good as you had expected or different than you'd expected, and how to improve on that. And then adjust, rinse, and repeat as your business changes, as the search engines change. There's a lot of things that you'll need to adapt to as you go forward. So this program will bring you really lasting value in marketing your business, and that's really what it's all about, is making sales. Okay, so the first question people ask me as a marketing consultant is, why is my website not getting the results that I want? I have this competitor who has a lousy website and I have a great website, and my competitor's website always shows up before mine does on Google. Why is that? And what can I do about it? Well, I'll tell you. The short answer is that search engines are not human beings. They can't tell a great website from a lousy website. They don't care how much money you've spent on it. They don't care what kind of videos you've got on it, what kind of photographs you have. All of those things are human judgments, and they're very important, but they are not important to the search engines. So there's very specific things that search engines are looking for, and some usually very simple things that we can do that can really dramatically improve your results. Okay, a couple of things we want to clear up before we get started. Search engine optimization, what is that? A lot of times you'll hear the term thrown around, SEO or SEM, and what are those things and how are they different? Search engine optimization is what this program is about, and it's about improving your organic or natural search results. SEM is search engine marketing, and that is things like paid search, sponsored links, pay-per-click, basically using any means to promote your website using search, but not necessarily just the natural or organic search results that the search engines use to serve pages. When I'm looking for something specific, the search engines make a judgment of which of these pages are the most relevant. We want to get the best judgment out of those search engines as possible. Okay, how do people find you? This is a billboard that's on the Las Vegas Strip. You'll see it. We're right next to the Bellagio Hotel there. And this billboard involves a lot of things: utilities, electricity. It costs a lot of money to put up. Most people spend a lot of money on their websites, and there's a lot that goes into them. But they set them in places where they're not going to be getting a lot of traffic. So if you were to take this multi-$1,000 sign and put it on a dirt road in Kansas, it would not get the same effect as it does on the Las Vegas Strip, for two reasons. One, the number of cars going by on the Las Vegas Strip is just huge. So they've made an investment where they see that they're going to get a lot of traffic. Number two is that those people who are passing by on the Las Vegas Strip are people who are there on vacation. So those are people who are likely to be interested in the shows and the restaurants and, the other things that they advertise on this type of a billboard. So one is the quantity of traffic, and two is the quality of traffic. And we'll be looking at both of those things as we go through this program. But just remember this image of this sign here. If your website is along a dirt road, it doesn't matter how much you invest in lights and colors and changing programs and other kinds of things. It doesn't matter what the content is if the location is wrong. So we'll be improving that location so that it's matched to the quality and quantity of traffic that you want. This is how search engine optimization fits into your marketing plan. Search engine optimization is not the only thing that you have to do to make sales. I wish it was, but it's not. There's a lot of different ways that people come into contact with your company for the first time. And after that happens, there's a period of time where you're going to have to be making repeated contact with that person, either through new material on your website, social media contacts, postcards, emails, phone calls, whatever it is, to make that relationship get stronger over time to the point where they're comfortable making a purchase. And then from that point, there's an opportunity for marketing even after that, where you have upsells, renewals, referrals, testimonials, other types of things. And so, search engines is one piece of a marketing plan. It is not an entire marketing plan. So this is how it fits into that marketing plan. This line here is the different ways that people come into contact with your company for the first time. And you'll see word of mouth is the most cost-effective way because you don't pay for it, and we can't duplicate that. Social media and search engines are very closely related, and we'll talk about that in the program. But they come in second and third, or both second if you want to lump them together. And then, of course, you have the other media: direct mail, radio, TV. Print media is really the traditional king of aviation marketing, but a lot of companies are finding that it's not as cost effective as it used to be. And telephone directory is the same thing. As companies become more global, those regional directories become less helpful. Okay, so this is a different view of that same information, looking at the means that people come into contact with your company for the first time and how those things are, what the advantages and disadvantages are of each of those media. So here you see search engine optimization and social media marketing. Between the two of them, they have a lot of green, a lot of yeses. The results are measurable. They target people who are looking for what you do. In the event of search engines, they also target people who are ready to make a purchasing decision. They tend to look things up on Google when they're ready to buy. And then, results are not necessarily visible this week, but they will be within 4 to 6 weeks is when you can really expect to see some changes. All right. So this process of search engine optimization, you finished the overview. Step 1 will be looking at evaluating your search engine position and recording your baseline. Step 2 will be looking for the key phrases that potential customers are most likely to use when they're looking for you. 3 is making the changes to your website. 4, measuring your search engine results and measuring against that baseline so you can see how far you've come. 5, correlating your results with the business objectives and making sure that you're solving any problems that come up, and adjust, rinse, and repeat, creating and acting on those reports. So thanks for joining us. We look forward to seeing you in step 1, and we're sure you're going to be really, really happy that you've participated in this program, and we're always happy to hear your feedback. Thank you, and have a great day.